Hey y'all, it's your girl K Divine coming back with a quick message. And this one kind of hits home for me personally because it's something I've been experiencing lately. But the more intelligent and slash or aware you are, the harder it is to find balance at times. And it's because it's like when you're aware of the things that are happening around you and you're intelligent enough to, decipher like hidden meanings and unspoken rules and things of that nature, because most people who are in charge of all those things, they're covering up those things, they're banking on you getting emotional about the things that are happening around you. They're banking on you not understanding, or not quite, not that you're not understanding, but you being like, taking it personally, like, why am I being treated this way? Or, well, I wasn't told that this was this and that, and well, if this is really like that, then why don't you, they want you to get like that. Like, that's why so many people, that's why you see people crashing out all the time. That's why you see people, going into the grocery stores and the malls and stuff, and they're yelling at associates and all that other stuff. Like, it's because people be crashing out because they feel like things are happening to them, and they take it so personally. And honestly, a lot of this is not personal. One second. A lot of this stuff is not personal to you specifically. These are systems and things that people have created for over the years, and they know that's what they do. They have banked on people's emotional reactions. I mean, just even look at like if we're looking at the United States right now, they are trying to invoke a lot of like anger out of people. They want us to go out and protest and do all this stuff, and it's like, we already know what the end game, like how this ends for us, because we've been through this so many times. So it's not even worth, getting upset and getting all up in arms with these folks. It's just like, all right. I mean, sometimes, like, really, sometimes you just gotta laugh it off. And I'm not saying that it's funny, because it's not. But sometimes you just gotta look at it for what it is and be like, some of these people are just really insecure. Some of these people have utilized their status and those things to get by in society. And as things are progressing and crumbling for us, like, because we're really in a shift right now where everything is shifting. I'm sure y'all can feel it, like, and especially because you're intelligent and aware, other people can feel it. Even if they don't know you, they can feel that around you. That's why people stare at you. That's why people will randomly lash out at you, because when people come into direct contact with other folks that are more intelligent than them, that that invokes fear in them. That's a psychological concept. It's in our nature. Like, it's its frequency is energetic. They can feel it on you. They can feel that you're smart. They can feel that, especially if you have mastered being non-reactive. If you've mastered being non-reactive to people's BS, that makes them even more afraid, because a lot of these people, like I keep saying, like, they're banking on the emotional reaction from you. They're hoping that that comes out of you so that they can continue to do what they're doing. And the more solid you are in your beliefs, the more solid you are in deciding, like, I'm not giving you that emotional reaction. Like, I will walk away. I'll, adapt to the situation. I'll move around. I'll do what I got to do to not have to, engage with you. Like, it don't matter to me at the end of the day. Like, you can feel however you want to feel. That's really where you have to get to. You can feel however you want to feel. Your feelings are valid, your behavior is not. And I don't accept your behavior. I don't condone it, but I'm not going to argue with you about it and try to, beg you for the bare minimum, because it's like, we know why you're doing this. We know why. We know what the end game is. I know what you're trying to do. And I mean, you can utilize this in any situations, from like large scale things to just personal, like, things in your life. Like, just, like, just for example, if it's something more small and personal, like, say you have a coworker that for whatever reason, they just cannot stop picking at you. It's always you, nobody else. It's always you. They always got something negative to say to you, and really, it's most likely because they're jealous or they're envious of you, and they just want to try to bring you down to their level. They want you to get emotional so that they can go around telling people like, well, I was just trying to be helpful, and then they just snapped on me and all this other, like, that's what these people want. And it's like, once you detach, that's really what it is. Once you detach from the situation and you decide that you're not going to give energy to it, and that you're going to focus on what it is that you can focus on and do what you can do in the meantime. 555 on my timer. That's where they lose. They lose every time. So I know that sometimes it's hard. I know that sometimes you want to question out loud to these people and say like, why are you doing this? This doesn't make sense. It's not supposed to make sense to you, because it doesn't make sense, because they don't have a rhyme or reason to do it other than they are insecure and they can't deal with their own personal feelings. That's it. That's all. Like, these people are insecure. They need emotional reactions from people because, again, it solidifies, it gives them an excuse to continue to do the things that they do. But when you don't give it to them, it makes people have to sit back, and it makes them have to be like, okay, that's never happened before. Because they want to believe like, people like that, like, those quiet people, like, they're always easy to get. They're always easy to get upset. And then you are one of those quiet people who just, you're like, I see it, but I'm not going to move. You have to be steadfast and you have to be unmovable. Like, don't let people get you out of your position simply because they want you to feel less than, or they want you to feel underneath them, because you're not. That's an illusion. Like, we don't come in here thinking that we are better than anyone or anything like that, because quite frankly, we're very humble over here. We're humble about the things we have, about our intelligence. We don't go around screaming to people, shouting to the rooftops who we are and what we're capable of doing, because we know. We don't need to tell everybody that. But they want us to be upset. They want us to feel like I'm being treated unfairly. And it's just like, all right, if that's what you want to do, and you just got to keep it pushing. But your intellect really is scaring people. They hate that you're smart. They hate that. And they hate that you have self-control. Because a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't have self-control. Like I said, a lot of people are, they're reactive. As soon as they feel slighted, they immediately, they're going for the jugular. They're cussing, they screaming, they doing all this, and I understand why people get to that point, but like I said, these people want you to crash out. Watch my video about don't crash out. I say everything in that video. Like, they want you to crash out. They want you to get upset. They want you to feel like you're being mistreated, but really it's just them being assholes and they can't deal with their own feelings. Or it's just bullies. Like, people just, especially these adult bullies, like, get a life. Especially when it comes down to business. It's like, I just came here to do my business and leave, and you want to cause problems for me because you want to reinforce your thought process about who I am, even though you don't even know me. It's crazy out here, y'all. Y'all have to really be, I want everyone to really just try to stay grounded in these times, because today, like, I was trying to make a video earlier and my phone was acting funny, and I was just like, but I was also just feeling so kind of like a little down today. Like, like I told you, I'm in Michigan, and the weather is just all up and down. It's so up and down right now. Like, it was 75 degrees yesterday. It's 10 degrees less today. It's like 65 outside. And I'm like, what is going on? It's causing me to have issues. It's messing with my allergies and everything. So it's just like, man, I'm just trying to do me. But this is a time of rest. as well. I've been guided to rest a lot. Yesterday, I really rested. Yesterday, that's probably the most like I've ever done, like to the point of almost basically doing nothing really. Like I think I went and did my laundry and I made that video I posted, and that was it. And I chilled the rest of the day. Like, and I usually don't do stuff like that. Like I'm usually always trying to be productive. Like I always got to do something. But I'm sure that many of you are being guided to rest as well. And rest is important, and rest is resistance in these times. Rest is resistance, because they want us to be upset about things. They want us to start protesting in the streets, and honestly, no, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna stay safe. We're gonna love on one another, and we're gonna come together and uplift each other. But that was my message. This one was just really quick. I just want y'all to know that, like, your intellect scares people. Like your awareness makes them uncomfortable. They hate that you know and you understand, and that you're not fighting them. Because if they were in your shoes, they would be fighting. Then that's how they feel. They're like, well, if it was me, I would be doing X, Y, and Z. You just like, I mean, it is what it is. And that's really what it is. It is what it is. I'm not here to change nobody's mind. If don't argue with people who already got their mind made up about you. Don't try to don't beg for the bare minimum. Don't say, well, we know what you deserve. We just have to find those places where we will get that treatment that we deserve. You know, like I said, adapt to the situation the best that you can, and move around from people. And when people seem like they want to have problems with you, you got to move out the way. Be like, no, I'm good. No, you can move over. I'm good. But that was my message, y'all. I love y'all, and I'll hopefully I can make another video today if I have the energy. But I love you guys. It's your girl K Divine. I will talk to you soon. Bye.